Okay.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon from wherever you're watching the world. This is Mike from the Suncoast Local Business Spotlight. And today we're focusing on online businesses. We have another Floridian on the Suncoast, a little past the Suncoast. But this is a stay-at-home mom of multiple children, I think 5 at this point, making income from the internet, specifically TikTok Shop, Amazon affiliate. So I have Joie today, my guest. You'll see on TikTok at mofo.mom. So welcome to the studio today.
Hi, Mike. How are you doing?
Doing well. So I want to ask you one, at what point did you decide to maybe work from home or be a full-time stay-at-home mother?
Mike, to be honest with you, it all started with my children. They were having trouble in school, and being at work all the time wasn't really sustainable with them. So I actually decided to work with my husband and become a stay-at-home mom, and as well as start working online instead of having a 9-to-5 where I couldn't be home with my kids. So that's really where it all started.
Okay. Are you also homeschooling?
I am.
Okay. How does that work? I want to talk about scheduling. How do you do? You wake up. You have a baby. The youngest one just turned 1.
Yes.
All the way up to I believe 17, 18.
My daughter that is here with me today is 18.
So 18. So we have literally 1 to 18.
Yes.
Nice round range there. So you have wake up for baby. You have school for the other ones, and then do you make dedicated time to do your TikTok and online work, or are you doing as needed in between?
I absolutely do my work as needed in between. There is no scheduling for me at this present time. I'm working on that part. And I think that's with a lot of online people that work online, is the scheduling part is difficult because you don't know where to start with everything you have going on and then adding something else onto your plate. So when it comes to like the homeschooling, I pretty much get them up. They work online. Okay. They have workbooks. We have things that we do specifically. So they work on what they're working on. I check it throughout the day. There's no hard schedules like in a regular school work day. So we just kind of go with the flow.
All right, sounds good. Now, I'll give you this from, I work with a lot of coaches, specifically the female coaches you're actually their perfect client. There's a thing called a default schedule, and then there's also a fixed schedule. So on the default side, because you're a mom, you can't do everything. So you say, here's mom obligations, and if part 2 happens, I can do this list of things, and then column C. So maybe this worked for you. They said make a column B and C, so when you have that opportunity, you can look at column B. Can I do anything in column B right now that isn't time sensitive, but I can do it right now?
I like that.
So
I like
think
that
was a cool idea.
Absolutely.
Because you get stuff done, but it's not, oh my gosh, it's 8:05, I need to do this. Like, no, you know what? I have 20 minutes while we wait for this thing
and
to
I'm
upload
absolutely a list maker. Like,
yes,
I love lists, so that's actually a really good idea. I appreciate that.
So yeah, that's from my coach. I take 0 credit for that. That's from my activity management coaches, because no one can manage time. You can only manage activities. So let's talk about making money online. There's 1,000 scams out there, and there's some real stuff. I want to start with what you're doing. Can we start with the Amazon first, and how you got into Amazon?
I actually started first with TikTok Shop, and as I was doing the TikTok Shop, I started to take off on TikTok Shop. Okay. So when that started to happen, I started to get noticed by people like yourself, people who work online, people who make money online, and that because that was the space I was in.
Okay, make money online.
Right. And I started seeing there was a specific girl, and that's one thing I like to say before I even get into this, is that I like to pick one specific teacher and stick with that one teacher and learn what I need from that teacher instead of hopping around to a bunch of people and learning a bunch of different things.
That's another one. Yes, stick to one and play it the full way. So it's the distance.
Yes.
Not the time.
Because believe me, I've done it. I've went on YouTube. I went all these different places. I even took courses of all these different gurus, and I learned nothing. I walked away with very little. It was all beginner, and I learned nothing.
That's the worst. I know more than the trainer. Yeah. I paid $500 for this.
So I was like, this is not working. Well, so with TikTok Shop, I met this woman. And this woman had her own business. She was actually doing digital marketing. And I was like, okay, like, what are you doing? Well, she was doing digital marketing, but what she was doing in digital marketing was selling a course that helped you get into the Amazon Influencer Program.
Obviously, it worked.
Yes. I didn't actually take the course.
Oh.
I actually became good friends with this girl on accident. It was a happy accident. And she helped me get in. And I will tell you that a lot of people think they're in the Amazon Influencer Program when they're really not.
Okay, you want to elaborate on that?
Yes, I absolutely would love to. So you can actually join Amazon Associate. You can join into Amazon Influencer. Amazon Influencer goes off of your
that's the hard
following,
one. Yes.
right? So you're going to want to make sure that you have not only a following, but an engaging following. They definitely check into that, and they check on that. When you get into Amazon Influencer, you'll get a storefront. As a basic Amazon influencer, you get a storefront. You'll be able to add your products there. You'll be able to send people to your storefront.
Let me ask you, is that, I know there's big Amazon, so is it like an Amazon / your username?
Yes.
Okay,
you have your own shop.
Oh, gotcha. Almost like when you're selling direct marketing, like an MLM, you get whatever the company is / So
it's
so
kind of like TikTok shop on Amazon, actually.
Okay, so I can direct people instead of going to regular Amazon.com. I can do it to my page.
Directly to your
So
storefront.
it's probably the fastest way to get.
And
e-com.
you can do that
Nice. Okay.
as an influencer.
Okay.
I say influencer because they do look at your engagement. They do look at your following. So you're going to want to build up a social media before you even try this, or you can apply as many times as you want. You can apply, but you cannot do this next part a bunch of times.
Okay.
The next part you cannot do a bunch of times is the 3 videos that allow you into the on-site commissions inside of Amazon Influencer Program. So if you don't have that, that means your videos are just on your storefront. They're not on the product listing.
Okay. I have actually videos from 2018. I've made UGC style videos for reviews, and the product owners have used my videos in their store, but I don't get any commission off that. So is that just regular? Is it similar to that where I make a review as a user, a buyer, and it goes on their page?
Similar. There's a bunch of different options with Amazon Influencer Program. You can do it like you just said. You can
I get no
purchase a
money from
product.
that.
You can purchase a product and make the video on your storefront, and you would have to push the people there. You would have to talk to them. Hey,
So
come to my
would get-
hey, come to my link.
Got it. So they would get commit. So if I made a video and I was an influencer, I'd get paid on that.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
You could, because if we talk about UGC, that's a totally different ballgame when it comes to Amazon. And yes, you can mix the two.
Yeah, I was just
But
doing reviews.
like I was saying, reviews on your storefront, absolutely, you could do the UGC and get paid for your videos.
Okay.
However, you're going to make these videos for commission.
Right. So
They're going to be commission based.
Right. So you're gonna make videos anyway. Let's get paid on them.
Right.
So I know also anybody can go on Amazon to go way in the bottom. You have 2 options. You could be an affiliate, and then just send the link out. Like that's what the YouTubers do that. So if you're making a YouTube video, say, hey, all the stuff I bought, get it on Amazon, and you'll get a small commission, 5%.
That's actually the easiest way to monetize your
Yes.
YouTube without any followers, actually.
Yeah, that's one of the best ways. And then you'll also get what's called the cookie, and anything they buy while your cookie's still live. So I recommend doing this around November-ish. So your cookies on that Black Friday, even if they don't even get you, they'll have your cookie, and you'll get a magic check for Christmas.
Yeah, so Amazon is like that. Amazon does the cookie thing.
That's one of the things.
I
you
don't
do.
think that TikTok Shop does.
I
But
don't
Amazon
believe
is so good
Yeah,
with
Amazon's
the cookie.
not an app that you need to be a member of. Anybody can get to it as opposed to TikTok, which is okay. So we've covered enough Amazon. So that's one way if you want to make money on the internet if you're a stay-at-home mom. So Amazon immediately. Affiliate program, and then if you have a following online, we're going to recommend influencer program.
Make sure you pay attention to them 3 videos. There is a specific way you make the videos. Make the videos, do your research, because them first 3 videos will get you the on-site commissions, will make you a lot more money on Amazon. I'm sorry.
All right, that sounds good. So I want to move over to TikTok. So so I'm a regular user, and I have maybe a couple of thousand followers. So does that qualify me to get it? Well, let's go backwards. As a user, when do I think I should go sell? Because most people are consumers and not creators.
Okay, so with TikTok Shop, it used to be that you had to have 5,000 followers to get into the TikTok Shop. It's no longer like that. They're actually lowering the bar. It's okay. It's okay because it's allowing so many people to step into being a creator, and that's what I love about this whole entire thing. And that's who I help. You already know I love helping people get into that space. So with TikTok Shop, about 1,000 followers will get you into the program. If you hit 1,000 followers and you don't have that ability, wait till the next day. You should have the ability to join the TikTok Shop, and you join it by going to TikTok Studio. So in TikTok Studio, under monetization, check, see if that block's there. If it is, apply.
That sounds good. So now I'm in TikTok Shop. I am an affiliate. How do I start? Do I need a budget to buy things?
You don't necessarily need a budget to buy things. TikTok Shop is becoming so much more like Amazon now that basically anything in your house could very possibly be on TikTok Shop already, including your toilet paper.
Oh, nice. So I can take a product I already have, if it's sold on TikTok, make my few videos on it, put it out there, and it'll have my link on it. So, hey, buy my stuff.
Basically, yeah. So you can look up anything. Like say for instance, this bottle of water. If this had a brand, I could find my bottle of water on TikTok, and I could promote my bottle of water. Absolutely, absolutely. These microphones, if these microphones are on TikTok, which I highly doubt, they're amazing. You could absolutely advertise these on TikTok. Yeah.
This podcast sponsored by No Name Brand Water.
No name brand water.
And anything is content. Okay, so I have a following. I have the ability to apply. I've been accepted. So I start searching for products I have to get started. And then people see getting free products all the time. How do you qualify to get a free product?
So this is the part. It's a shady area. This is the part I can't really tell you exactly when this happens because I've been I'm an OG TikTok Shop affiliate on my main account. So a lot of the new things that are coming out, like certain amount of followers, I don't know that yet. I did just open a new TikTok shop, so I will be learning these new things as we go. I know that we're doing that part together. Yes. So as we go, we'll figure that part out. When we're able to get samples, maybe it's after a few sales. I'm assuming.
All right, we'll find out.
You'll also start getting collab invites and stuff like that. So I mean, we'll find out when that starts happening. But once it starts happening, it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop.
Just me being an online seller for the longest time, doing live selling, live stream demos all over the actual in person. You may have seen me in a home show, at a Costco, at some kind of college. I tell people when you're going to go sell like that to do something in your specific niche that you absolutely love. I am a big blender guy. I love blend tech. I actually used to harass the guys every time I saw them in the street. And they're like, "Do you want to work for us at some point?" And I said yes. And then that's how I started selling blenders at home shows. And I was always the top. There's 5 of us that I used to rotate being the top 5 salespeople because I loved it before I had it. I have 2 of them before I even became a sales rep. So I was showing people how to do cool things, and that got me into muscle milk. And then once your gut is bigger than your chest, you can't do that anymore. So okay, fill this out. So yeah, so if you want to play with the blender, that's a fun toy. Now I can do blended drinks, muscle drinks, juices, and then because it's amoral, now I can start doing adult beverages. So I could do any kind of frozen concoction, Margaritaville stuff.
You really just have an array of
so
content.
I say just on a personal note, I would pick the niche that you absolutely love, have all the knowledge in, because when I start selling things like glasses, like these are actually wood, they're bamboo, they're so light on my face because I'm in Florida. I'm excited about that versus I have to give you don't even wear glasses. Like, yeah, they're some glasses or bamboo. Like I don't know anything about it, but I can tell you all the cool tricks.
Now there is a flip side to that, Mike.
What's the flip side?
There's I absolutely agree with you that if you're good at something, to go with that, to go run with it. If you love something, run with it.
Unless it's not
Focus
selling,
on that.
don't do it.
Focus on that. But however, there's also the flip side to what is selling.
Right. Yeah. Buy stuff that's
what is selling. So if I know a lot of people, they start TikTok shop. They don't want to feel salesy. They don't want to try to push and sell something. But if you're not trying to sell something that people want, you're not going to sell anything.
Right.
So that's something like on my TikTok page, you can see my face right now. Only makeup I have on is my eyeshadow, and that's because we're here with you, Mike. I'll be honest with you, I literally don't wear makeup, but I literally am in the beauty niche, and the reason why is because it's huge. It's huge. Like I can sell eyeshadow. I know how to put it on. I can sell mascara. I know how to put it on. But the one thing is working through all the different niches, working through finding what sells, working through these things. I've actually found that hair care is something that I'm really passionate about, as well as supplements for hair care. So those are things that I'm actually focusing on. So I've done what you'd said and niched down some. However, I also focus on products that sell.
Yes.
Because it's a big deal in TikTok shop.
Hopefully you find, I go backwards. Let's go products that sell. How do we find products that sell? I know on Amazon there's third-party apps. My favorite, Camel. You can just look up random things. The niche in the fashion, a while, if you know me, I was selling, at my store I used to sell, you laugh at me, but I was selling no nonsense name brand black tights, #1 in the category. And because I'm in Florida, those are always on clearance. Nobody wears that stuff here in Florida. So I bought a whole cart full, as much as I can afford. They were like $3 each, and I flipped them for $15, and I sold out as soon as September, October hit. My cart was empty. So that works out for me. And I've never worn them.
Right.
I have no knowledge of them. But that was one of the things that was #1 in the category, and I just happened to get get them because I'm in Florida.
Right.
So how do we search for top selling products if you don't have a third party app?
So when searching for products, for me, I'm very different because I get overwhelmed whenever I go inside the product marketplace.
Okay.
I try to stay away from there because one, I am super addicted to getting them samples. Now that it's been a couple years, I'm like, I like the free stuff. Okay, it just is what
Every
it is.
day's your birthday.
So I try to stay out of there because I will do that to myself. I will put myself back in sample hell, right back in it. So I stay out of there. So what I personally do is I flip to my For You feed.
Okay.
Flipping through your For You feed is going to tell you inside of your studio, will tell you what your audience prefers. My audience prefers supplements, particularly. Okay. Now, do I sell supplements like on a regular? No, I don't. But that's what my audience prefers. Okay. That's why I've kind of done a little bit of a shift. I do supplements, but I want to do hair care supplements. It's just a little bit niche down from where it was. I literally just scroll through my feed. I scroll through my feed, and what is being shown to me is what I show others.
Okay, now if that your For You feed, that's algorithm based. I mean, only you get that particular feed?
It depends on what you've been looking at. So I do hair care. So for instance, recently I just purchased a particular product. I don't know if I could say the product name, but a particular product.
Yeah, this is just our regular podcast
for hair care. It's the Wow Dream Coat for curls. This is actually
Wow?
what's in my hair right now.
W?
Beautiful.
Say it again. What brand?
Yes, Wow.
Wow.
Wow. So Wow is very popular on TikTok. I've actually been watching that brand for years now since I've been on TikTok. Okay. And because it's in my view, it's something that I personally see as taking off. Yes. It is, and if you go onto these websites, like you're saying, these third-party websites, it is a product that's on the list. So you could see it like that for the free. You know what I'm saying? If you go like on these websites, you might pay for them. Like some of them will give you like the top 10 or give you more data if you pay. So there's certain websites that do that. And actually, Amy recently told me about one that I checked out. And a few of the products that I'm promoting right now from my For You feed are on that top 10 list.
So
Without that knowledge, I didn't know that. It was on my For You feed.
We'll find out too. Again, going back to like my internet marketing style, even if it's not a top seller, and you have a small follow, even if you have like a 2,000 person following on YouTube on one niche, and you start putting those products in, you got a better shot at selling that. So I like staying in the comforts. Let's do a combination. Go through your For You feed, take some inventory of the products that you're seeing, buy them if possible, see if you have them already, and then get your money. I think they're all refundable samples.
Some of them are.
But again, you're going to use it anyway. I'd rather you buy it as a full blown out consumer, so you're not obligated to do anything. So buy it on your own, do the review on your own, put the review on their Google sites, and if you love it, now you start promoting it.
And that really does make a difference, though.
Yeah, because you're
that part
first.
Like makes a difference. Like for instance, like we were just talking about the Dream Coat. I did just get it, but I've been watching it for years, and it went on sale, and I was able to get it for $12. And you best believe I got that $28 product for $12.
Is that what that lovely smell is from? That lovely aroma?
It could be Yara.
Yummy.
Yara is also a very popular perfume on TikTok Shop, and I'm wearing it right now.
So yeah, the hair looks amazing, smells great. So we're in a beach town, so you should be all humid and frizzy.
TikTok Shop.
It's great. We're gonna turn this into a quick TikTok Shop video. So just say right now, give us a sample. If you're gonna have, what kind of bottle is it? Do you need a bottle?
I have it here.
Have it on you?
I have it here over there.
Actually, we're gonna quick pause, and then we're gonna get this. We're gonna do a live demo.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna give this big live view, and we're gonna do a live demo. So are you ready? Show us how you have the product picked. Give us maybe 2 examples of how you'd make a TikTok video. And
this is a little bit different than the way I would do a TikTok video, but I'll definitely do my best. So whenever I do my TikTok videos, I get excited. So I already have what I'm going to say set up and ready to go, okay? And I'll be like, this is Color Wow Dream Coat for curls. This Dream Coat, you do not need heat to cause the curls. You don't need heat. You don't need heat. Heatless curls. If you have them soft Irish curls, use Color Wow for curls. It's perfect for them.
Now we have our product down there. So let's do like that unboxing style if you have that, because we'll put the low camera on. So
this product does not necessarily come in a box. It comes in a box, like it is. But this product actually has a cool little nozzle on it that keeps it from spraying, because otherwise it will spray out. And it has like the thing that causes like an actual mist, so it is so easy to apply to your hair. This bottle is to die for. Like,
it's shiny. Is that plastic or metal?
it's plastic,
It's that nice chrome plastic.
but
Good.
looks so aesthetic with your hair care products.
Yeah, it
So
does.
aesthetic with your hair
It
care
does look pretty nice. I actually like
Yeah.
this.
The only thing
Actually,
I don't like
it
is the
becomes its own
fingerprints.
mirror.
The fingerprints are like something from another world, but it's okay. I just wipe them off.
Now we have microfiber cloth here. So don't commit any crimes with this.
This product, I did just get this product. However, I recommend it so much because literally my hair has never looked so good. I have curly hair. You can see it. You can see the wave. I slept in this. This is the dream coat. I slept in this. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
Okay, so we got TikTok shop, and I think that's a good way for maybe a stay-at-home mother, if somebody maybe looking for some secondary income with zero time. So I want to get this out because you just broke so many people's excuses. Like, oh, I have 2 kids. Yeah, I got 3 more than you. I have So you're good. You're literally staying at home. You don't go out much because I don't think you can because you. Thank you for even getting here to the studio. I know this is a big deal. So
Definitely a whole day trip.
yeah, let's do this. Let's go make a commitment to TikTok shop, and then make that default schedule so you have your normal, 24 hours that you have to do.
Yes,
And then
we'll definitely discuss
the
that
list. So
because
let's make the list of what you should. I want to make a video, or say I want to scroll and find things. I would say when you're in bed and you're not doing anything anyway, so change the social scrolling to business scrolling. Say I'm going to scroll today and I'm going to keep track and screenshot all the things. So at least that's one of the things you can do at
I know
idle
this
time.
sounds really bad, Mike, but I do not do any social scrolling.
Okay.
People don't like me in that sense
Aw.
because I'm a creator and I do not consume social media that way.
Yes.
So
abuse social media. For
what I
cash.
love to do though is research things, like you said. So if I'm scrolling, it's usually looking
for
something
research
up.
purposes only.
Yeah, so that's what I would be doing.
Okay.
Not necessarily social scrolling.
So
but-
we want to move the doom scrolling to business scrolling with a purpose. Find your products, and then just hit the record key. Just go live. Practice. You're
if
gonna need
you're
practice.
a TikTok shop affiliate and you start making money, I have to say it. I'm so sorry. It's just in the middle of a conversation. It's the way it is. And you start making money, don't quit making videos for the products that are making you money. It's such. I dropped the ball. And we are back here trying to fix it. We're back here trying to fix it.
Double down. If
Double
it
down
goes,
on the videos that are making money.
keep doing it. And that's actually in the business world, even when you're doing ads. So I'm an ad guy. When one ad works really well, you keep running that ad, but then you make 10 more similar with a different hook, a different look, and just so because it works. So there's really only maybe 100 ads in the whole world, and then every other million ad is just some form of those 100.
Yeah,
Everybody just copies each other.
you literally. So I'm not a businesswoman. I've been more.
You are. You give yourself like no credit for
I
all
don't,
the things you actually are.
I don't. So I'm entrepreneur mind, like all the way. Anything I do, I think, how can I make money doing this? How can I monetize this? And it started in about 2020. I started going live, and I was making money just for going live, just for showing my face to people, just for giving them my personality. I was making money. I'm like, whoa, this is wild. And I jumped into social media like I dove into the ocean. It was just like diving into the ocean. I knew nothing. I'm not a business guru. I don't like I was just talking to Amy too. She's like, well, I have a business mind and I know that something's taking off. I should continue to do that. And I didn't think like that. So if you're watching this, think like that, okay? Think like that because you will continue to make that money.
You'll be okay.
I'm just a regular stay-at-home mom that's learning as she goes.
You got to get some other business friends in your circle. People you normally wouldn't maybe go hang out in a bar with or go to a mom's day with. Get them in your group because they're going to give you some other insight that you don't have. Maybe bring you up when you don't even see. Somebody's going to see more than you are.
I tell you what, Mike. You are the number one person that sees so much in me that I thank you for that because
no problem.
Because I don't see it because I just do it every day.
You're doing it.
I just do it
I guess
every
if you're in the little circle of moms, like, oh, you're wasting your time. You're on the internet all day on your phone. Get off your phone.
I don't really have that circle of moms either.
Good.
I have me, myself, and I, my family, and a couple friends online.
Friends.
Yeah.
But yeah, you get in those, like, there's other groups on school and Facebook. Get into kind of the same circle of people that'll keep bringing you up.
I've definitely started to do that, especially on Facebook. There's so many opportunities on Facebook. Like, wow. I've joined so many different groups, UGC, stuff like
that's
that.
good.
I'm like, wow, there's so much opportunity out here. I just need to like go through the group.
And then when you're going through that fear storm, you can post somewhere, and then 10 people will get you out of that. Some people jump on a FaceTime with you or a call or something just to get you out of that, and just slap you in the face like, "What are you doing? Look who you are! Come on, let's do this."
I know how much this seems like I'm competent, and I literally just put on this face when I get in front of the camera.
Internally screaming.
But before I go, like even my you witnessed it. I'm like like it's just like inside you are screaming because you are playing this role, and it's as if you are a different person. It's like was it imposter syndrome? What they call it?
I'll help you out of imposter syndrome. That's my favorite thing to do for people.
I needed that. Like you make me see more. That's why I said, tell me more about myself so I can actually write it down. Okay.
Right, we'll get you the top 10. I recommend looking at some Dean Graziosi. I wish I remember the book. It's in my shelf esteem over here. I have all these 1,000 books. But one of the exercises he had was you just write, hey, what's cool about you? And you make that list. And then you're like, oh, yeah, I am do that. So if you're on social media, have you ever posted? Good. You're ahead of half the game. Most people never post ever. You have a public profile. Give yourself a check mark. Someone actually liked your post. That's another check mark. Somebody commented positively on your post.
I win.
You've gotten trolls to bash you online. You win. You win the internet. You are not a real influencer until somebody bashes you on the internet, and that's how you know you made it. You need at least somebody to be so angry that you're happy.
The thing with that, oh my gosh, like the amount of times when I first got on the internet, I'm like, man, I'm not showing my face. I went on the internet. You guys know Beetlejuice with that big long face, that weird face, and they pull their face out. That's what I looked like the first time I went on TikTok. I'm not even joking. I could pull it up. I look like the thing from Beetlejuice. Okay, I was like, I'm not showing my face. I'm not showing my face. So what happened is this woman came on with her hair like this. Ah! I was like, lady, what are you doing? Oh my God, put your makeup on. I never did my nails. I did not do my hair. Social media had me glow up a little bit.
Okay. So it helps a little bit. A little bit of that the social peer pressure, a little bit of the cyberbullying helps a little bit.
Her coming on there, just being herself, literally just made all the difference for me to just get up and just do it one day. And then all of a sudden I was live, and all of a sudden I was making money, and all of a sudden all these big things started happening for me. I'm like, people know me by that name right there. People know me by that name right there. Like literally, that's my OG. People know me by that name right there. And it's because of all the content I put out, all the creativity, all the lives, all the things I've done especially on TikTok. I've put myself out there, and it's a wonder you probably see me on your FYP.
A lot of people, so many people have not even made any money, or they're negative money online. So I want to make sure that you get out there and show them how to do that. So follow Mofo Mom. She'll give you some random tips. And she and I and another person, we're going to do a little bit of the TikTok training, and we'll put that out on the internet separately from the local business spotlight. But again, we want to make sure that the local business spotlight on the Suncoast gets to highlight some people working from home, like Joey. So again, appreciate you coming on the show today. Give us one piece of genius or maybe family advice for our listening audience.
The one thing, it's not even going to be family life or anything like that. The one thing that I didn't hear come up in this conversation is going to be building your audience online. A lot of people think that they need to do follow for follow and things like that to build their audience, and that's just not so. Okay. My main advice, if you're trying to build your audience and you just don't know where to go or where to start, the number one place to start is going to be your generation. I'm a millennial. Mike, you're Gen X. So start there. Or go through your page, go through where you post content, even if it's faceless content, and find what is similar. Find all the commonalities and start making that content that is who you are, that is your content, and that's going to help you find your audience and build your audience.
Okay, I appreciate that. So thanks for coming on the show today.
Thank you.
And make sure you follow Mofo Mom. Give us any other tips you have, any other websites you want us to see or follow you online.
I do actually have a link tree, Mike, if you wanted to pull that up. Yeah, I'm going to let them know on the top of my link tree. I actually have the social media links. You can follow me on all of my social media. Right here. The website is going to be linktree, linktr.ee/WFH with Joie Lynn. And
just scan that. If you're watching this, hopefully not on your phone, you can scan
that QR code. You can actually take a screenshot too, and then press and hold it inside of your camera, and it should take you to it as well.
Okay, appreciate that. Make sure you follow Miss Joie Lynn.
Thank you, Mike.